Hey guys, my name is Danny and I'm your life and relationship coach. And I wanted to talk about something that I get asked all the time, right? Because this is something that is part of our philosophy. It's deeply rooted in what we do, and it's something that we stand behind, and it's no contact, right? So when you are in a situation with an ex and you are trying to heal, when you are trying to potentially get to a place where the relationship is a real possibility again, we always recommend going through a period of no contact. And the question that I always get is how to do a no contact successfully. Um, and I understand it can be incredibly difficult, right? So, depending on the longevity of your relationship, was it a short term relationship, a long term relationship? It's going to vary. But that also doesn't change a person's emotions or the way that they feel because everybody is different, right? Everybody's an individual. So you may have been in a short-term relationship, but you fell for this person super hard. So your feelings may be just as equal to somebody who was in a long-term relationship and had a lot of issues in regards to, arguments and communication problems and intimacy issues. So, feelings are relative. Um, I don't want to dismiss the fact that, just because a relationship is shorter doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt as bad. So, how do you successfully do a no contact? Well, the first thing is understanding that it's going to suck. There is no other way of saying it. There's no kind of antidote that I can give you. There's no secret, sauce. It's going to suck. And mentally preparing yourself and emotionally preparing yourself for that, because you get used to your partner, right? You get into a routine. There's a habit. You're used to having that person around you and having to go into a no contact. And for some people, you speak every single day, right? So when you were in the relationship, you would talk every day, multiple times a day, text messages, trading pictures, like whatever it is that you were doing. And now all of that just stops. And I think people go into it with an unrealistic notion that it's going to be a piece of cake or like they'll get through it pretty quickly. It's hard. And I empathize with you because I know how difficult it can be. In the world of breakups, 1 week feels like 1 month. So telling somebody that 30 days is necessary can literally just be like another dagger through the heart. But understand that it is incredibly beneficial and it is something that will actually have a positive result in the end. You just have to commit to it. But again, I want to reiterate, like, it's not something that's going to be easy. And I want to be real with you because as a coach, it's my responsibility to be completely transparent and authentic with you. It is going to suck. So mentally prepare yourself for that. And as I mentioned prior, commit to the process. There are so many times where I have so many clients who get to day 10 and they break. They aren't able to continue with the no contact. And once you've done that, you've actually taken a few steps back. And it can be even more difficult to get to your goal. Commit to the process. As difficult as it's going to be, as much as it's going to suck, as badly as you're going to want to reach out to your partner, commit. Committing is so crucial, and it will help you in the long run because you get to learn how you tick, how you work, how you cope and manage with your emotions. You'll start to understand maybe there were some attachment issues here, right? Maybe you were showing a little bit of clingy behavior and it's coming out in the fact that you're so desperate to speak to your partner, to your ex. So there are also realizations that come when you're in a no contact situation. That being said, utilize the time well. Invest in yourself. And this is usually the period of time that I like to call the 3 R's. And the 3 R's are basically you reevaluate, you reinvest, and you reinvent. So you reevaluate your situation. You try to really dive in and ask yourself the tough questions. What was at the root of the breakdown of the relationship? What really caused it? Was it something that I was not doing that my partner had communicated that they needed? Was my partner not fulfilling my needs? Why did I not feel fulfilled in the relationship? How long have we been having issues? Did we communicate? How good are we with conflict resolution? Asking all of these questions is so important in order for you to really understand. That way you can begin to repair. The other part of that is the reinvestment phase. So you reinvest in yourself. You spend time with yourself. Start doing the things that make you happy so that you can refill your tank, right? You can't make somebody happy if you're not happy yourself. And one of the primary parts about the reinvestment phase is really becoming self-aware and conscious of how you process emotion. And if you lost a part of yourself in that relationship, maybe there's an identity crisis that's going on. And I say this to my clients all the time. People only know you as well as you know yourself. So starting to really understand yourself is crucial. It's a big piece of being able to really kind of repair or get into a second relationship with your ex, but one that's more healthy, one that's sustainable, and one that's maintainable. And the last part of that is just reinvent, right? So after you've worked on yourself, after you've reevaluated the issues within the relationship, you create a 2.0 version of yourself. So it's still you, but it's the new and improved you. It's the things that you've learned that you are now practically applying in your life. And all of those things re-attract your partner to you. So utilize your time well. So often in my one-on-one coaching sessions, when I'm talking people through a no contact phase, they're just sitting there waiting for the no contact to end so they can reach back out to their partner. That's not the purpose of a no contact. So if you are just sitting there waiting for counting down the days so that you can text your ex, you're not utilizing your time well. And it's most likely that it will not end well because you are not emotionally prepared to be able to handle a conversation with your ex at that point. The other question that we get a lot is, when is it time to end the no contact, right? So I usually recommend 30 days to begin, but it's fluid. It depends on each individual and it depends on what you are comfortable with. For some people, they feel that they need to go into a no contact for a couple of months, for 3 months, maybe for a few weeks, but the minimum should always be 30 days. And at that point, you reevaluate. You see where you're at. And then the question becomes, when should I reach out to my ex? When is a good time to do it? And I always recommend to people is when you feel emotionally stable enough, when you are no longer hurting like you were hurting before, and you envision yourself having a conversation with your ex and not being triggered, not getting emotional, being able to maintain yourself in this place of emotional neutrality and understanding that it's possible that you may not be able to get back with your ex and being okay with that. Once you have gotten to that place mentally, you're ready. If you guys liked this video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. I love having open dialogue with people. So if this is something that you connected to, maybe you feel like I may have missed something, or maybe you're currently going through a no contact, I would love to hear from you and know what your experience has been like, what's working for you, what's not working for you. Leave those comments down below. I love to read all of them. Maybe you just want to know a little bit more. You want to dive in a little bit deeper. You can always visit us at happilycommitted.com, where we have a multitude of different articles and blogs and videos. If you want to book a one-on-one coaching session and you feel like you just need some extra support through this period of no contact, you can reach out to me or any of the other amazing coaches that we have on the team, and we would be more than happy to support you through the process. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. I hope you guys are staying happy and healthy. See you guys soon.